Hi, this is Greg with Best Choice Trailers. Today we're going to take a walk around the Neo NMS, Neo Multi-Sport. This particular unit's got a couple pretty nice features to it to make it different than pretty much any other trailer that we carry. Neo builds all aluminum trailers ranging from cargo to car haulers. This shown here, a Multi-Sport, is just a super versatile trailer designed for all kinds of sports. It can be a car hauler, it can be a UTV hauler, a bike trailer, pretty much all your snowmobiles and whatnot. So we feel like this trailer was primarily targeted towards guys that maybe were interested in a UTV trailer but also wanted maybe sleds, something like that. Certainly with the width, it's available for a car hauler as well. Looking at price points, this unit prices in line with what a deck over sled trailer would be. It's just a lot more versatile than a deck over sled trailer. So let's take a look around and show you all the standard features. Most everything shown here is standard. So first and foremost, it's got a Demco easy latch coupler up front. This auto latches as you come down on it. Nice setup. I believe Demco is stainless on that as well, not just a zinc coated. It's also got a drop leg jack. If you're not familiar, you'd simply pull the pin, pull that out, your leg drops down. It does have a cold weather rated harness. Their doors on these have a few nice features. This front ramp door you see here is not a standard feature. This is something that we've added to this unit. Just gives some extra versatility. Now, this has the Pro Flap on it. The Pro Flap does not have a butterfly hinge. It actually hinges from the outside. Makes it nice for sleds. You don't have anything on a transition. Very simple setup. Now, also, this has the Nxp Latching System. This Nxp Latching System is super user-friendly. Instead of pushing on a bar lock and letting it rest back, this actually pries your door shut. So this is a stainless steel handle system. Gives it a very clean look. So Neo does the swirled stone guard. They also do the Teflon hinges on the door. Never needs serviced. Very simple setup. Try and zoom in there. So a lot of neat features they built into this. Of course, like I said, the stainless handles, the aluminum grab handle. Then you also notice they trim out the door, gives it a nice look. They do the round top V-nose. Put the Neo emblem on the front. You also notice, I'll zoom in, very clean welds. They do a mixture of TIG and MIG, where most of your manufacturers that do a little bit of steel and aluminum tend to do mainly MIG welds. So this is a spread axle trailer. When you go to a spread axle, it's going to be a torsion axle. They're using a Dexter torsion axle on this. It's got the upgraded aluminum wheels. Those are not standard, something that we generally do in-house. You can go with any of our in-stock aluminums on these. It does have a screwless exterior. It's an 030 thickness. Screwless just makes it look sharper. Doesn't look wavy like some of the trailers. Now, Neo also does a perimeter frame or an integrated frame. You'll notice the actual main frame on these looks very clean because the main frame kind of trims it out. So there's no trim on them that just kind of looks haphazard. Very clean appearance on these. It's got a round top roof. You notice the cove on these is all one piece. It's an extruded 080 aluminum, whereas some will do a color matched, same skin as the outside, which is no 30, which wouldn't be near as thick. And again, that's all one piece front to back. So let's show you underneath on this, the main frame. So a couple things a little different. This has a 6-inch tube main frame. You'll notice there a 2x3 tube cross member. And you'll notice the cross members sit on top of the frame, not inside. You can do that, of course, to get the height. It's got the torsion suspension. Notice up front, that's got an integrated frame. Triple tube tongue comes back. A lot of strength built in. Notice they also put the gusset up front where the tongue ties in to the integrated frame. On the aluminum wheels is a radial tire, 205/75 R15. That has also the Dexter never adjust brake setup. Come back to the rear of the trailer. They've got the slimline clear lens stop turn tails. So got the clear lens LED markers, your NMS badging. They're using a marine flooring on this because a lot of folks will use it for sleds or different applications. Notice also the Pro Flap extension on the rear door also has the NXP setup we saw on the other door. So again, the NXP setup, since this door's down, I'll show you, that is basically what pries this door shut. So the mechanism there against that keeper on the wall is what pry the door shut. So they're essentially prying it instead of on a bar lock where you would be pushing it and it would be resting back. Gets a nice tight seal. Notice the corner posts on these are made out of tube, not out of piece of form. Again, see if I can get you zoomed in. Neo's got their TIG welds. Nice quality stuff. Certainly very proud of their finish quality. Two LED dome lights are standard. They've got one near to the rear, one up by the door. Then you've got your wall switch. It does have an aluminum backer on the door. They put your breakaway battery box inside the trailer so it's protected. You've got an access panel for your 12-volt wiring. All your wiring runs up the nose and then around the perimeter behind the cove. Very simple to get to any wiring as it is concealed. So you got your spring assist cable. So basically your roof line is going to stop, header off. Of course you got your center one for the center of the V, and they come out. Ceiling bows are a 16 on center. Above the bows they put a foam gasket tape, keep your noise down. It is a one-piece aluminum roof. On this, the kick plate is standard, the wall liner is not. So we've added the wall liner on this particular unit. It's about a 12-inch kick plate. Again, pressure-treated marine. They do not use Advantech or any sort of Drymax on these units. It's all marine plywood. So this also has a sport tie-down package. Sport tie-down package basically is aluminum airline track. Some also call it L-track. Couple neat things on this. That's all computer routed, very nice, neat, and tidy. They used to put 2 lags in. Probably a year ago, I believe they went to a third one. So pretty strong. You would have to work pretty hard to pull one of those out of the floor. I say that, I'm sure somebody will probably try it and do it, but those are directly into a floor joist. Again, those are 2x3 tubular joists running below them. So they've got them basically in line with the joists. You've got your outer centers, ideal placement for bikes and sleds. So this particular unit being a multi-sport trailer, UTVs are a little bit taller, so they've gone taller with the frame by having the cross members over. Because of that, instead of about an 11-inch wheel well that you would generally get on a car trailer, this is going to be about a 3.5 to 4-inch low-profile fender well. Again, I'll give you a zoom on the TIG welding. Pretty nice craftsmanship overall. The height on these, because it sits up taller, is I believe 80 inches or 84 inches standard height on these. It's tall enough to get most any UTV in. And then you'll notice at the back, if you look at some of our photos or some of the video and I showed underside, there's a built-in beaver tail into this unit. It's kind of neat too. Instead of cutting or milling the frame, they've basically designed it where the cross members, you get your beaver tail across members, so there's no cutting and splicing the main frame. Smart design setup. So by being a little bit taller inside, I believe it is 84 inches, 7 foot, you get a longer ramp. Of course, the longer ramp bridges the taller deck height, so you still get a decent loading angle. So by having the taller inside height, you get your bigger pieces of equipment in here, and then you can still get the load angle for items like a car. So floor studs on these are 16-inch on center. So again, it is strong enough for a car. It's available in different lengths. So while on most sled trailers you would count the V-nose on this, none of the V-nose is counted. This particular unit is a 20-footer, but that does not count the V-nose. The V-nose on this is going to be about 3 to 4 feet. So in sled trailer terms, if you were measuring it as a sled trailer, this would be considered generally a 24. They would count 4 foot of the nose, but on a car hauler or any other type of trailer, this V is not counted. So depending on who you ask, some will call this a 24. Neo refers to this as a 20. They are not counting the nose. Just for what it's worth, so that way somebody doesn't buy the wrong size trailer thinking they're getting one or the other. So this is going to have 5 sheets of plywood on the floor running front to back, and then your extra in the front. So again, your options on this has added aluminum wheels. It has the front door. It's got the finished wall. So it does come in different lengths. I believe you can go up to a 26 foot. Shown here is a 20 foot. 20 would be ideal for a car. Should be able to get 4 sleds as well, and then a boatload of bikes. If you have any questions on this or any of our other trailers, feel free to give us a ring at 717-220-4220, or you can visit us on the web at bestchoicetrailers.com.